What's it, wool, tweed, wool?
I think it used to be auto upholstery up until like a week ago. Got it on Amazon.
It's good. I only ask because I've bought clothes on Amazon.
May I get a white shot over there, please? Thanks.
Whenever clothes that look that bespoke.
Yeah, well, thanks for acknowledging.
Yeah.
I can't lie to you, Colin Farrell. It is off of Amazon. It's like a $50 suit.
No, it's not.
It is.
I believe you. Really? I'm taking you at face value.
No, this is true. That's my son. Am I lying?
Hey,
Okay.
man.
All right.
How are you? That is off Amazon for 50 bucks.
Yes.
You have to give me the
All right.
thing. That's amazing.
All right. Hey, welcome back to Transparency in Fashion.
Yeah, exactly.
Congrats on this.
Thank you, man.
You know, you just reminded me of something, though. One of the very first times I interviewed you, we were all kind of wild back in the day, and you were smoking in the interview, but held it low so that I had
That was
a
nice of me.
discreet shot.
Yeah.
But in the
just
B-
for atmosphere. Just for atmosphere.
I was going to say, in the B shot, it did look like my pants were on fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Smoking. Did you get a few
Exactly.
calls after that? Did you get a couple of dates?
It may have worked out okay. It was all
Good
right.
man.
This movie, remarkable. You have no other movie in your catalog that has this kind of heart.
No, it's lovely. It's unabashedly hopeful and optimistic, and I don't think shies away as well from the more dark aspects of the human condition, you know, greed, avarice, the ability to be kind of unapologetically cruel toward each other that we have as human beings. But essentially at its core, it's the story of an outsider, and it's the story of a family coming together. And yeah, I loved it when I read it, man, and the idea that Tim was going to bring it to life was just a no-brainer.
Sure, when you started speaking of it, it shows greed and some of the very dark things that take place in the real world. Is there any other director that can show all of that in grand style and then shine the light on the heart?
I don't know. Certainly nobody, as far as I'm concerned, that does it better with a defter touch and with such kind of beauty of imagination, you know. I mean, he's been doing pencil sketches about this world for how long, I don't know, but when I had my first meeting with him, there was a little notebook beside the couch I was sitting on in his house in Malibu, and there was a little pencil sketch of Dumbo on it that he was just messing around with. So he's just been so immersed in this world and in the thought of bringing it to life. It's gorgeous to be part of the canvas, truly. You know, when arriving on the set even and seeing the sets and all the circus performers that were around us every day, it was just a beautiful energy to be around. And it didn't have the weight of some of the dramas that I've really enjoyed doing, but that I've been a part of. You know, there wasn't the kind of same degree of consistent darkness of theme, of course.
Sure.
You know.
Do you think being a father helps you play a better father?
It should help you play a better everything. I mean, being a parent should enrich your life and should ideally, I don't know if it works that way, but ideally should offer you a wisdom and a depth perhaps that can bleed into anything that you do in life. You know,
Sure.
It's all part of one big melting pot, but I don't think you have to be a father to play a father and do an extraordinary job of it. I know plenty of single actors who play fathers, and I'm sure there are actors who've won awards playing fathers that have never had a child and never
Yeah,
will
that's a
have
good
a
point.
child. So
I will say, though, I love this character that you're playing. I think we could all lean on his example of how to be calm in the face of storm.
who, this fellow I play?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh, cool, man.
I think the way you weather certain things and you
Yeah, I
definitely
mean,
are
he
going
comes
through
in.
duress.
He comes into his own. You know, at the start of the film, it's a very simple journey. Holtz. You know, at the start of the film, he's adrift in his own life. He doesn't know how to relate to his children. He's lost his wife. He's a widower. He comes back. Obviously, he's an amputee, and there's a lot going on. And throughout the process of the story, and throughout having something outside of themselves, something beautiful and different and magical, and as Dumbo, it brings the family together, and it allows my character to find locate a strength or a decency within him that he kind of lost sight of, perhaps. So, yeah.
Much of the film is practical. When you talk about the circus performances, that's all going around. You don't have to use your imagination. But with Dumbo and many of the scenes, it's added after the fact.
Yeah.
With that said, what's your favorite, now that you've seen it?
What's my favorite?
Your favorite moment in the movie?
Oh, Jesus, I don't know. God, if I have one, I'm not great at favorite moments in me. Maybe the moment that he flies for the first time, like actually soars, not just the flap of the wing and a little bit of elevation and down, but the moment that he soars for the first time in the tent, I thought was pretty magical. It's pretty magical. And they just did such incredible work on this little pachyderm. They really did amazing work on making him so empathetic, and, you know, the moments of mischief and the moments of joy and the moments of fear and sadness and all these human emotions that we can kind of project onto the creature. I think if the elephant didn't work, if they didn't do a bang-up job, we kind of would have been
Right.
in a bit of trouble, you know. So Yeah, I think the
And
moment
it
he
does.
takes flight for the first time.
You're fantastic.
Thanks, man.
Good to see you, man. Cheers.
All the best. Hey, get out.
Hey, I hope you guys enjoy.
You want to see more? I know you do.
So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And turn on your notification button and click this thing right here to see more videos.
Stop doing that with your fingers.
It likes
Stop.
when I do this.
No,
Just
stop
like.
it. No.
Just click on it. Don't do
Don't
all
do
that.
that.
Don't do all that.
Just watch our videos.
Mike, make him stop. Turn him off.